Top plays time. I'm Olivier Cedra, PA announcer for your Brooklyn Nets. This week, we're celebrating your State Farm top assists. So, do me a favor, Team 2K TV, assist me. Roll those clips.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
And now, Greg, that we're into the meat of the season, are you seeing any emerging trends out there?
For a few years, the trend had been guys shooting from farther and farther out. But, Kevin, I think we're seeing a return of the big man, a more concerted effort to attack the interior.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. Lonzo Ball out there with White. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. Now DeRozan after the missed 3 from Money. Ball dishes to Vucevic. Back to Ball. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. From deep. Money, no good. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Pass to DeRozan. Pass to White. 6 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Again, ball missing. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Here's Money. And it's Chicago with the rebound. This is their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
It's time to see which teams made the adjustments that can give them the edge. Some conference pride at stake here, too.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. DeRozan's shot is off.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to talk. He said he honestly doesn't know what to expect. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, so there'll be some feeling out at the beginning. But he told me sometimes that's when we're at our best, when we're relying on our instincts and awareness at the offensive end. Kevin, we'll see if that holds true.
All right, David, thank you. Sounds like to execute the plan, Greg, they're going to have to get that good shot selection.
No doubt about it, Kevin. If you want to shoot a high percentage in this league, you have to be patient and you have to understand what quality of shots you get.
Well, that's definitely the strategy. Executing it, that can be a bigger challenge. Well, it took them 5 tries, but they showed they can make a basket, I guess.
Here's Money, light covering, and the basket by Money. Bulls trail by 5. DeRozan on the wing. The 3, up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
Here's Money, light covering. Over in the corner, Edwards. Here's Money. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Money's got 8.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean.
Timberwolves leading by 4. The forwards are Edwards and McDaniel. Money out there with Russell. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's Money. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Hopefully this is a reality check for them. Teams in this league are just too good. You will be punished for your mistakes.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And the basket by Money.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Outside, White. And the pass to Drummond. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. One of your trademarks, Richard, was athleticism. From the days we first saw you at Arizona, and we're seeing teams really place, right now, a premium in today's NBA on that athleticism factor.
Yes, when you talk about positionless basketball, then you typically go to the guys that can do it all, and those are the wing players. They can guard smalls, they can guard bigs, they can do a little bit of everything, and that's why teams are looking for them.
White. And it's Russell with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 6. Here's Money. Hits the three-point bomb. Money's got 15 points.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Outside, White. Williams against Edwards. Right side, White. Pulls up from the corner. And the Bulls with another miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse. And no question, Kobe White can shoot it. How about the accuracy as well?
That might be underselling his ability, especially beyond the arc. He once set a franchise record with 7 threes in a single quarter.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against Oklahoma City was all business. He finished with 57 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
He dialed that one up from long distance. Money's got 22 points.
And how about the confidence to pull up from out there? And what skill to knock it down?
Timeout called, the Bulls. We've seen Money really having a great game.
He'll just keep hurting them from the three-point land if they let him. Here's a chance for Coach to change that.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Kyle Anderson comes in for McDaniels. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Noel in for Russell. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Javonte Green, he's checked in for Drummond. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Patrick Williams. Dosunmu, he's checked in for White. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball. Here's Money. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Pass to Vucevic. Back to Caruso. Prince against DeRozan. Passes it to Green. They need this. Minnesota with the rebound. Reeves got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Money. And another 3 for Minnesota.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Bulls trail by 19. And the Bulls call timeout here. We've seen Money really having a great game.
This timeout gives them a chance to strategize because whatever the game plan they have, it's not working.
Caruso, the pass to Green. And here is Dosunmu. He was averaging around 5.5 points a game. Pass to Caruso. And the Bulls with another miss.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Sinks the triple. And that's now 30 points for Money.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The pass to Dosunmu. Caruso with the ball. And the Bulls with another miss.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair.
15.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Money.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
And I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
Taking a look at the Bulls. DeRozan and Williams are the forward.
Minnesota 5.
Lonzo Ball out there with Kobe White. And it's Vucevic in at the center position.
And for years, it has seemed like Nikola Vucevic has been so underrated. Multi-time All-Star. This is a big man that really does it all.
And, Richard, it seems as though it's easy to take Vucevic for granted.
Yeah, and it's so strange. He consistently puts up great numbers and plays his role to perfection. A big guy that any team would love to have, especially when you consider how efficient he is. They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Outside, White. Outside, Williams. Here's Vucevic. No good on that one. Gobert with the defensive effort.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And he comes up with the deuce. And that's now 37 points for Money.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Ball, the pass to Williams. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. White, good.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Here's Money. And another three for Minnesota.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Chicago calls timeout. Unlike a lot of clubs now, Richard, this Bulls team has not fallen in love with the three-point shot.
Yeah, some of it's scheme and some of it's personnel. Don't just shoot threes because everyone else is doing it. They slash through the lane. They'll post you up, and it gets them to the free throw line. That's where they dominate.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Chicago. Pass to Williams. Out to White. All sorts of time. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. White's got 9.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Money passes to Russell. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And I like when Russell plays with pace. That was a good shot in rhythm, and that can get him going.
Outside, Ball. White dishes to Williams. Passes it to DeRozan. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively.
This is his second trip to the line in the game.
Nikola Vucevic, shooting 1.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
And so it's Minnesota closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights.
44.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Gobert. Torian Prince is out there with Anderson. And there's Money. And it's Noel in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard is that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
5 on the clock. A wide open look here for Vucevic. Connects from three-point range. Vucevic has got 9 points here in the second half. Here's Money. Rebounded by Vucevic.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One, they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And it's Anderson with the ball for the Timberwolves. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Edwards, he's checked in for Prince, and it's Russell in for Noel. Outside, White. DeRozan against Edwards. Back to White, all alone. And again, Chicago, no good. Timberwolves leading by 23. Edwards passes to Money. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Shoots from 12. And Bull gets it to go on the assist from DeRozan. DeRozan's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Money, light covering. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. Daniels, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Chicago also making a switch. Drummond's checked in. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves. Here's White. He can't get that one, so Minnesota will take it the other way. Here's Money. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Money's got 54 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's White. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Strong work at that end of the floor. Here's Money. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Outside, White. Back to Ball. Pass to Drummond. Edwards against DeRozan. And there's the pass to Ball. And that's a foul called on Money. That's his first foul. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in.